that's badass looking.
What's up? This is Metal Nate, and I'm here with Big Chocolate, aka Cameron Argon, or reverse that, Cameron Argon, also known as Big Chocolate.
Or both. It doesn't really matter. You can AKA me as anything.
Okay, well, it's a paradox either way.
Lately, my AKA is Big Handsome.
That's right. What happened to the mullet?
Right. I was bored, and Warped Tour has like hair salons come to them, and they like give free haircuts, and I just was bored. And I was like, chop it off. I saved a little bit of it.
Saved a little bit?
Yeah.
Just for a keepsake type thing? Or?
Yeah, I'll bring it to my mom. Say, hey mom, look at this.
She'll be like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah, she'll be like, get that away from me. What do you? I don't want that silly curl, red little curl. But yeah, now I'm Big Handsome.
Wait, it turns so they can see in the camera. It's right there. The mullet is gone.
Now it is gone.
So you just put out High Line about 2 months ago?
Was it only 2 months ago?
Maybe 3 months ago? Maybe it was a little bit longer.
Probably. You know, it's weird because like bands put out like full albums like once a year, and that like sustains them all year. But I feel like I'll put like an EP out, and then like 2 months later I'll need to put something out, and that kids are like, when's the new stuff coming out? It's like, Jesus Christ, just came out, but new stuff is already done and it's coming soon. I think it's a lot to do with me hyping up the new stuff before the old stuff even came out. But yeah, I like that album. It's a good. I feel like that's a good basis. Like I feel like that's the album where I was really like, okay, kind of figuring out what I'm doing now. So that's I consider like a good start point.
Okay. And you were doing a remix of Nancy Lay Dying song. Is that out yet?
It's not yet. I don't know when it's gonna be out. I think they're doing like some kind of like 10-year anniversary thing, and it's gonna be on that. I did it for the song Eulogy though. It's pretty cool.
That's one of their older songs, isn't it?
Yep. It was really weird remixing like a really old track. Like my friends had that CD when it came out, and I was like, right on.
And so besides your work doing dubstep and drum and bass,
yeah, besides it,
you also have a project with Mitch Lucker from Suicide Silence.
I do.
Commissioner.
I do.
And that you had an EP come out. Was the EP called What Is Commissioner, or was that?
It's called What Is, but it's basically What Is Commissioner.
Okay. And
but like on iTunes, it's What Is ? But it's What Is Commissioner.
And people should pick that up on iTunes because it's physical copies are sold out, right?
There might be a few on web stores. Third Degree merch might carry a few, or indie merch might carry a few. But as far as that goes, I'm pretty sure it's sold out. I used to have them on tour, but they're all gone now, so I have none now, which is kind of a bust because it's a cool thing to have.
It's pretty popular though.
Yeah. Actually, I had like 100 of those and 100 of like a summer sampler I made, and they're all gone.
I saw you making those in the
They're all
video.
gone like the second day.
You were burning those like crazy too.
Yeah. Well, now I just went out into a company and like made them duplicate it like 2,500 times. So I should get that soon, and then there'll just be madness with giving those out. Not giving them, but selling them. But I won't run out every day. Like every morning I make like 5 or 6 in the morning, and then they're all gone like the first few hours. It's awesome. At the same time, it's like kind of sucks because I can't get them to the people who want them also. You know what I mean? That's why I hate it. Yeah. like this guy. So
are you endorsing that?
I don't know. I don't know. It's peach tea, and it's you think it's at gas stations and stuff.
Oh wow.
We get them by like the case at Warped Tour.
So it looks like it's Arnold Palmer or something.
Yeah, this is my second one today, and I don't know why it has a Caddyshack reference, but it does.
Jeez, I wish we got some of them. I'll have to find them.
I think I don't know.
Buy some off them.
I don't know if they have them somewhere.
I think those are for the band, so I don't want to steal the band.
Yeah, just walk up there all creepy, like. Show me how you would take one. Like if this was a peach tea, I'll hold your microphone.
I'd probably be like,
I'll hold your microphone.
Okay,
now let's see how you would take it. That was super weird. You look like one shady weirdo doing that.
I know, man. I know. Hey, you told me to do it, man. If Big Chocolate tells me to do something,
shady. You still look shady. Doesn't matter.
If Big Chocolate tells me to do something, I have to do it.
All right. Well,
actually, no, never mind. I don't want to set that as a precedent. Never mind. So
climb that tree and I don't know.
Attack the other interviewer over there?
Yeah, jump down on people interviewing over there.
Dude, that would be ridiculous. Maybe after. But so besides on the EP, the Commissioner EP, is that gonna be just one of many EPs or
yes
albums that you released with Mitch?
I'm definitely working on more instrumentals. It's kind of hard because when we did that, it was more like Mitch was busy and I could like tag along with whatever he was doing to finish it up. But now it's the point where like I'm busy too, and we both have to find time where we can both like sit down and actually do it.
And they just put out a new album, so that's probably not helping.
Yeah, yesterday.
Black Crown.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah. It's a good album.
Awesome. It's awesome. Awesome record.
Yeah, I was lucky we got it a week early.
Huh?
We had it a week early, so I was just jamming that.
You had it a week early.
I know, man. I felt special.
A week early.
You probably had it a month early.
I didn't have it. I had the songs I remixed early, but that was it.
Wait, there are remixes?
Yeah, they're not on the album. I don't know what they're being used for, but I did a Human Violence remix and a Slave to Substance remix.
Well, I can't wait to hear those when they eventually surface.
The Human Violence remix is online. You can actually download it for free. It's like you join this website that they're promoting, and then you can get the remix for free.
Are they on your SoundCloud yet?
They're not. They're not my SoundCloud, but there's one of them's on YouTube somewhere.
Okay. Oh, and so your other project is Disfiguring the Goddess. And that's it's like a one-man band, isn't it?
Yep. It's just me making death metal.
So you even did the drums on that?
Yeah, it's all programmed, courtesy of TuneTrack. I use, everyone always asks what I use for drums. It's TuneTrack products.
Oh, I thought you were playing it. I was gonna say, holy crap,
I can play drums. I just can't play them like that.
I didn't know if you could blast.
I'm more of like a jam kind of guy. Like just jam it out. You know what I mean? Just jam it out. But that I just program it all. That was more like just my thing I did in high school that I just still kind of do. I don't know. I've never taken it seriously. I never had any plans to do anything more than I am or have with it.
Okay, any more I Declare Goddess videos coming? I know you hear about that all the time.
Probably never. That was just something we made for fun, like 2 hours.
They don't even have the same vocalist anymore, do they?
They don't. I don't know. I think he's with Pathology now, that vocalist.
Okay.
Their new guy's awesome too.
Yeah, definitely they are.
People always get confused. Like that was like a cool thing it was like a fun thing for us to do, but like, I don't know, now a bunch of people think I was in like I Declare War and stuff. I've never ever have been.
That would be a great partnership though. Vocals with that?
I don't like doing vocals, to be honest. Like I just don't really like. I like making the music. Like I have a new DTG EP done, but it's just, like Circle of Nine was the instrumental for like my last record. Circle of Nine was like an instrumental for like I don't know, about 3 months before I decided to just do the vocals and get it done with. Like I don't know what it is. I just don't like doing them. It's a shame that I'm like that's what I'm like known for, and no one. No, I could do them naturally. Like I feel good doing them.
Do any night now?
I haven't done them in months, so I don't even know if I can do it.
Do you want to try?
I would prefer not to try.
Okay, I won't push. It was just a really. Okay, I understand.
But I don't know. It's a shame that there's such a hardcore. Well, no, it's awesome that there's such a following for it. But it's just a shame that I don't really like enjoy doing it. I'm not strong with doing things that you don't enjoy doing. Like I'm all about doing things you want to do, and you're doing it because you want to do it. Versus you're doing it because someone else tells you to do it, or you're doing things you don't like to do. That's the whole reason I'm really happy to be on like this tour and doing something that I really am into right now. Is because I feel strong about that. Like do what you love what you do kind of feeling.
Yeah, absolutely. You were having a good time in some of the videos I've seen. You were like crowd surfing during the set.
Yeah, I've had awesome crowds. And that's another thing, like it's awesome, like going back to Disfiguring the Goddess, there's a lot of Disfiguring the Goddess fans that are into what I'm doing now, and it's cool because I'll see them out and they'll say something like, hey man, I really enjoyed Disfiguring the Goddess. And those are, to be honest, those are some of the few kids who like recognize me out here. And a lot of these kids, these new fans, don't know what I look like yet until I play. Like I can go up there and set up my whole stage setup and like everything. And like
think you're some roadie or something?
Yeah, and then I go up there and like take my hat off and like start getting into it, and they're like, oh, that's him, which is kind of awesome. But at the same time, it's eye-opening to like the point where like when like I have a YouTube channel that I used to post my vocals on, and now I post a lot of my music. I post all my music on it, but I used to have the vocal channels. There's so many like I would say it's about like about 500 to 1,000 subscribers that are just hanging on to just hate everything I do on it. Everything I do, it's not me screaming into a microphone like when I was 17 years old. You know what I mean? Wait, where was I going with that?
It's all good.
What the heck? Where was I going? Do you remember what I was saying before that?
You're talking about getting people not recognizing you yet. And your fan base.
Oh yeah, like they try, like, their online presence is really strong. Those like internet troll kind of guys, because they like every video I put up, it's like first comments like sucks, go back. But then like I'll go to these shows and you'll see so many new fans who aren't really engaged with me yet. Like they don't know what I look like yet, but they're all like they have the chance to go watch like 7 other bands they want to at the same time I'm playing. But the fact that like all those kids are just going to see me is weird, because it's like it's eye-opening to the point where like yes, I feel like not only do I like doing this more, but like it's getting a better reaction. It's having way more success than I've ever had with the metal stuff. I'm into this new stuff so much more. And I think that Warped Tour is a really big eye-opener for me, because I'm able to see like, wow, like this music I'm putting out has hit a much higher fan base than I predicted it to be.
Okay.
Which is awesome.
I just have one last question. What do you think, though? Why do you think dubstep and metal and hardcore, really just metal in your case, go so well together? And it's an unlikely combination.
It's just heavy. There's not a whole lot of it that goes well to like that meshes together. I think Commissioner was some of that first stuff that really came out there, and like it wasn't, Commissioner's not a band, it's more of like a studio project, so it was really easy to mash the two things together with that, you know what I mean? Where I think a band would have a little more struggle with, like there's bands that pull it off, like Shikari pulls it off great.
Yeah, they really do.
But like as far as like really just combining metal and dubstep, and as far as like coming from like a studio producer's format, I think Commissioner was an excellent example of how it kind of fits together. I think the main reason it fits together so well is it's just, I don't know, it's heavy, depending on what kind of metal you're talking about too. Like I would relate dubstep more to like that breakdowny more metal, where drum and bass is more, drum and bass is my groove, my thing, you know what I mean? Yeah. I like drum and bass much more than dubstep. It's not even funny, but I still make dubstep just because I enjoy making dubstep way more than I enjoy listening to it. So I would compare drum and bass. It's really aggressive. It's heavy. It's hard hitting. It's all over the place.
But it's more like jump up and down. Like
it's more just lose your mind. Stuff. Like I would. It's like, I guess the fact. If you, I wouldn't say this, but if you had to compare it, I would compare like drum and bass to more of the death metal, when I would compare dubstep to more of like the deathcore.
Yeah, it's like breakdowns and dubstep. It's like head bang your head, like flail around.
But at the same time, like my set is like, sorry, I don't know how much I gotta put down this can. I think this is the reason why I'm like forgetting things, is because I'm like playing with the can.
It's gonna sound funny on the interview, so it's fine.
Yeah, it will. Just moving to the shade a little bit. The sun is shifting.
Oh, I should have done it this way.
What the hell was I saying now?
You're talking about drum and bass comparing to death metal.
You know, for being so on it all the time, as far as like my memory goes, as soon as you're tired and don't have enough coffee in my life, I can't remember anything. Like I've realized how important coffee is to me, being like alert and like remembering things. Like as soon as my coffee level goes down, I turn to like, wait, what's going on? As soon as I have coffee, it's like, yes, this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Coffee is necessary. I'm definitely lacking coffee. I'm trading in tea for coffee on this tour, which is different because I'm strong against drinking tea instead of coffee.
But to wrap things up, is there anything you want to say to fans who maybe haven't checked out all your stuff yet?
Yes. Make sure to check out Camera Every Day, because that's probably the best way to get involved with everything I'm doing, because I'm pretty much making an update every single day of what's going on. So I would recommend Camera Every Day if you really want to find out what's going on. Also, I feel like this interview has been awesome. Yeah. But I feel like I've been sketching out all the time. Like I don't remember this and I don't remember that. So I want to apologize for those moments, but I hope this interview, this is like one of the, I don't really have many interviews that like we talk about the metal stuff. So this has been awesome because it's like, I don't know, I haven't talked about this stuff in a while. So I want to thank you, my friend.
Hey, no problem. It's great to meet you finally.
Look at that picture perfect moment. Bam!
Well, thank you again, and I'll second your recommendation of Camera Every Day. It's really entertaining every upload. So
yeah, if I'm not talking about music or making music,
your dog's humping a teddy bear.
Yeah, my dog's humping a teddy bear, and I'm filming my mom in her pajamas.
Quite often, or you're bugging Phoebe, right?
Yeah. Another thing about Camera Every Day is like I think Camera Every Day is an awesome way to show that I'm like a very normal person.
Definitely.
Like I know there's a lot of like, I'll watch like, kids meet me even think it's kind of weird. They get like nervous and stuff, and I really want Camera Every Day to be one of those things that's like, I'm a normal person, we can be friends. Like, I want fans who watch Camera every day to not feel like a fan, to feel like more of a friend. And I feel like that's one of my main pushes with Camera every day, is to really make it friendly so we can be like friends. So I don't want that like, hi, nice to meet you. I want like, hey man, how's it going? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
that's how I feel strong about Camera every day, to building like personal relationships with fans and making them more friends than fans. So that's another plus to Camera every day, because I want you to see that I'm a normal person, normal ass person.
Well, thank you very much again, and it's been great.
Awesome, man.